Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and I'm back from Portugal, back in, my regular house. And so we got a quick little review today between the old Travelers, the regular, let's see, this is their 45%, so 90 proof Travelers versus the full proof Travelers, and this is, let's see, 121 proof, and it's not something I was going to buy this year, and I haven't seen them in Connecticut yet, but my buddy Vinny let me borrow this to do this review, so I appreciate it because he's the most generous person I know. He's also going to allow me to do a giveaway with this bottle, so there will be a giveaway if you want to enter at some point in this video. But first, let's do a giveaway. All right, so this giveaway is for the Redwood Empire video. So the 4 different pipe dreams. And the winner is Brian Argo 2829. Email in the description. Congratulations. All right, so I don't know what you guys thought about last year's, or I guess 2 years ago, Traveler, the regular low proof one. It wasn't my favorite. And that's why I wasn't gonna buy the new one. If I did buy it, it was only gonna be for the channel. It's not the best. We'll see if it being a little higher proof, it's gonna be any better. If you don't know, this is a Chris Stapleton. Yep, Chris Stapleton. I knew that off the top of my head. Don't know who that really is. Not into country music. He is like the endorser behind this brand. From what I've heard, he doesn't even drink alcohol. So why would you put your name on a whiskey? I don't know, but whatever. You tell me in the comments why someone would do that. Money, probably. Gonna be the answer. And I'm kind of quickly reading the back here because I kind of remember this having Canadian whiskey in it. So it's not a bourbon. It says Traveler whiskey on it, so it could be freaking basically anything. From what I remember though, it was a blend of something with Canadian whiskey. If I find it online, I'll throw it on the screen for you guys. I'm sure you guys are already looking at it. Let's get into the Traveler whiskey. Well, I'm gonna do this blind, even though I should be able to tell by proof, but we'll see. So A on the nose. All right, not a bad nose. Way better than I thought any of these were gonna smell, not gonna lie to you. Sweet, fruity, rare fruit, green apple, slight stewed fruit, so very fruit forward. So let's go to B. So B on the nose wasn't as good as A's more sweet fruit forward. It was muted, meaning it just wasn't as intense as A. Butterscotch note. Ethanol rubbing alcohol. The more I was nosing it, the more ethanol I was getting, which isn't a very good nose. A note or nose. Okay, let's go to palate on A. All right, not terrible. Not good. Thin, nutty, rare fruit, sweet, and astringent sour note, especially on the side of the tongue. The astringent part at least was on the side of the tongue for sure. On the finish, green apple, sweet ethanol. It almost gave me that like chloroseptic note, but in my mouth, not so much like in my throat. Not my favorite, but let's go second sip. Yeah, that's the problem. So the palate isn't terrible. I'd score that around like, a 3, like middle of the pack. The finish though, the ethanol forwardness of it isn't that good. Now both of these I'm pretty sure are cheap, so I just checked the price because again I got the full proof as a gift just for the review, not even my bottle, so I don't know how much it was. So from what I saw online, it's like $39.99, but I saw the price was for the regular Travelers was also $39.99, so that can't possibly be right that they're both the same price. But anywhere between that $30 to $50 range for I guess the full proof, and $30 to $40 in that for the regular Travelers. You tell me what you're seeing in your markets. In Connecticut, we haven't seen the full proof yet. Okay, one more sip on A. Yeah, more of the same. When I was trying to go with the price is, for $40-ish bottle, is it worth that? If the finish continued off the palate and it was still decent, I would say yes, but that finish kind of ruins that one for me, whatever A is. So let's go to B. I mean, B is better than A. And it's proofier. I can only imagine that this is the full proof one. I could be wrong. I doubt it because it's not as thin as A and it tastes proofier. So there's that. On the palate, butterscotch, sweet, stewed fruits, proofier, not as thin. On the finish, woody, nutty wood spice. It is definitely a step up, and if it is that this is the regular one and B is the full proof one and they're the same price, I don't know why you would buy the lower proof one. You probably already have it in your bar. That's probably why. That's, they waited a year to put out the full proof. It's not bad. Okay, second sip. Some more dark fruits on the finish. Not gonna lie to you. I think I would buy this bottle, especially for the price, around $40. Again, I think this is a full proof. It's pretty tasty. Now, I do know from what I've seen and heard about the Travelers, because a lot of people in the whiskeytube community, you know, we're a bunch of snobs. I'll say it, call it as it is. You know, we just have, you know, most of the people that watch this type of content, you know, we have a good collection of bourbons, and the Travelers is just, you know, doesn't hit as good as some of these other bottles that we all have, right? But I've heard that the Traveler is a very good line for Buffalo Trace, especially like in the South. I don't know if that's like the Chris Stapleton effect or whatever, but I haven't seen too many good reviews on the regular Travel whiskey. And I don't know if I've seen any reviews on, I'm sure I have, just don't remember, on the full proof. I'm not sure if people are liking it or not, but after the first couple of sips, you know, I can drink this. Nothing wrong with it. For a, you know, $40-ish bottle that's 121 proof. Yeah, okay, third sip. Yeah, so I got some green apple on the palate this time. The finish is decent. It's different than the palate. The palate's more that butterscotch forwardness. The finish is more that wood spice forwardness. You know, it gives you something different. It's the best. Okay, let me A/B these real quick. I'm not even gonna drink any water. Just gonna knock this out. Yeah, there's just a couple off-putting notes on A. Let's go back to B. All right, let me bring out the bottles. All right, no surprises here. It is what I thought they were. So I would not recommend the regular Travelers. Go that 2.75, and you know, I think a lot of us picked it up when they first came out. But if you don't have it, I wouldn't rush to go get another one. But let me know if you love it. It's been around for a little while now. Now we have the new full proof, and again, this isn't my bottle, but I think I would actually go buy this bottle. Now, will I? Because I just have so much whiskey already. Probably not, because it's not going to be like in my top whiskeys of the year or anything. But I scored 3.5, and for maybe an under $50 bottle, if I made like a top 5 list of new releases under $50, this is up there right now. Because let me tell you, there's not too many new releases under $50, so maybe I have to buy a bottle of my own just for that. But if you want to try this for yourself and get 2-ounce samples of both of these and compare them, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with, count the letters, TVFP. TVFP. Travelers Full Proof. One word, little acronym, and we'll get that giveaway once I get to it. All right. That's it for today. If you've had this, definitely leave in the comments what your thoughts are. Don't do no stupid. And if you do, don't get caught. Bye.